Volkswagen self-disclosed that they had an additional 800,000 vehicles that were affected by irregularities. Now, crucially, this has to do with carbon dioxide, not nitrogen oxides. Nitrogen oxides had been the scandal that affected those 11 million vehicles. There could be some overlap on the vehicles between the 11 million that we knew about and the 800,000 that they announced last night.
What we see listening to the company, talk to dealers and to suppliers, there's no major change in the way Volkswagen is doing business in the sense of cutting production schedule, ordering fewer parts, etc. Consumers are not running away from the brands that you would expect. It's a beautiful brand in many ways for consumers. It's kind of in between premium and volume, and you don't give up on that brand. People are like their cars, proud of their cars in many ways, and that's the most important asset they have right now to navigate this crisis and hopefully convince customers that the cars are as good as people thought they were. And it's not that battle is not lost at all.
Polos, Golfs, Passats, a couple of Audis, the A1 and the A3 hatchback, then the Skoda Octavia, the Seat Ibiza, and the Seat Leon. Now, as I mentioned, it affects both petrol and gasoline engines as well as the diesel engines. The only gasoline engine it really affects is that 1.4 liter. In terms of the diesels, it's the ones we know about, the 1.4, the 1.6, and the 2-liter TDI engines. These have been problematic. This is what has been most of the problem with the diesel aspect of this scandal.
He's obviously worried about everything that's going on within Volkswagen. I would be still, and I said that last time as well, I would be surprised if the board knew what's been going on. It's a different question whether they should have known, and we're going back to the culture and the question we discussed that nothing's been reported up, the questions haven't been asked. On the 3-liter diesel engine, I think it's really the devil is in the detail. These ACD devices, when did they kick in during the test? When did they switch off again? And I think that's the reason why they're denying any wrongdoing there.
I think that it really comes down to kind of what is your time horizon for investing. One can be pretty confident, I think, in 10 or 15 years that diesel as a fuel in automotive is going to be a whole lot less important than it is now. And that fuel usage is going to be a whole lot less important because of driverless cars, engine management systems, and the like. So when I think about Warren Buffett's advice, investing, if he was asked, investing in 1900, car industry is invented, what would you do? He said, sell the horse.